Hello everybody. This time I would like to model a gasoline canister. I got requests for similar shapes like power tool boxes or large milk bottles, and I thought I'd do something in between. So I start in front view with a square, and I make it 500 by 400 by 200 millimeters and center everything in the middle. Then in perspective view I select all the edges of this box, B for bevel, but with the round option and the round level of 2, and then make a nice big bevel around here like so. Then I select an edge in here, Alt C, count of 2, and symmetry, and bring this out here, select one in here, Alt C again, and select one in here, Alt C, and make this a bit like so. Now in the front view I select this middle polygon, Ctrl X, Ctrl V, R key, and make it a bit smaller. Then B key for bevel, and bevel it in to about here. Then I can select all these edges here, B again, but this time with the square shape, and bevel this to about here. This will give the enforcement which you typically see on plastic boxes like a gasoline canister. So Alt 3 to convert this to polygon and delete. Now I bevel this middle one, select it again, bevel, and bevel it in as far as we can, like so, and then delete this. I think I put some edges in here. Alt C, count of 1, and do the same here, Alt C, and then we can work with only a quarter of the model. But first I want to bevel this middle part, bevel, and bevel it to about here, just a small one to protect the edges. Then I select 1/4, invert the selection and delete, and from here I put a single edge in also, Alt C, and then we can delete the back part of the model and go back to the front view. And let's see, when we subdivide it we need some more edges in here, so Alt C, count of 2, and symmetry, and make it like this, and T key, I bring this vertex down, otherwise we will get problems when we bevel it in later. So now I can select this outer part and then Shift C and cut through here, and Shift click, cut through here, Shift click, cut through here, and cut through here. Okay, now we have these two edges, we need another two. No, I think I also put edges in here and another one in here, so we need another 3. So Alt C and a count of 3 and uniform, and do the same here. And now we can connect this together, up arrow key like so, and do the same here, up arrow key, and bridge them together. So next I will make sure that this is vertex set position 0 on X, and here vertex set position 0 on Y. Now we can duplicate mirror on X, apply, and on Y apply, and vertex merge automatic 48. That sounds good. And now we can fill in this middle hole here. So I select 2 edges here, up arrow key, and 2 edges here, up arrow key, and bridge with the auto connection on, like so. Good. I go to symmetry on X and select some polygons here, press the L key, and then select these polygons here and these ones. Then B for bevel, bevel it in on the blue handle a bit, and then on the red handle. Be sure we don't get any problems. No, that looks good. And now we can add some edges in here and here. Alt C, count of 2, uniform is good. Let's see how it looks. That looks pretty nice. Okay, now we can duplicate it over the Z. So I select these vertices, vertex set position 0 on Z. Probably it's not necessary, but every time I don't do it, then I have a problem. Okay, now we can duplicate mirror on Z, apply, and merge the vertices. Automatic. Good. 72 have merged. Let's see. I think I put some more edges in here. Alt C, count of 1, and normally the end, which has the dispenser of the petrol, is usually lifted, so it acts a little bit like a funnel. So let's do this first. I select some polygons here, then go to deform, soft selection, and it's not so bad. I don't want that this part here is affected. The rest doesn't really matter, so I make this a bit smaller, like so. And then I can lift this up, and that's it. That's good. Okay. Yes. So first I think I will go to top view and make the cap. So basic, and I select a circle with 24 or 36 sides, probably 24, and bring it out here. No, that's too big. 50 by 50 millimeters, and this must be 0, and then we can Shift A, bring this circle into view, B for bevel, bevel it a little and delete. Now I can select two vertices like this, press the up arrow key, select the rest, R key, on the green circle bring this out, not too much, about like this. Then I select these two edges, up arrow key, B for bevel, but then again with the round option and a round level of 1, and bevel this quite a bit. Then I use the inner edges, up arrow key, B again, and bevel them just a little bit, and this should hold the typical shape of such a cap. Yes, it does. So Z key and bring this down to about here, shift click, bring it down again a little, then we can select this edge and the inner edges here, shift F5 and run Seneca Menard's new perfect circle script. The link is in the description. And then from the side view, now front view, I select these bottom edges, R key, and let's see. Yeah, that looks good. I select this one, Z key again, and bring it down a bit to about here. Then P key to put the polygon in, 3 key to select this polygon, B for bevel again, and bevel it in on the red handle, and shift click, bevel it in on the blue handle, shift click again and pull it out and delete. Now we can select an edge in here, one in here, up arrow key and L key to loop, B for bevel, and still with a round level of 1, and make sure we bevel it in and do not get problems around this area. So that's good. And now to the top, I select the inner and put the polygon in, 3 key to select this polygon, and then shift F5 again. And there is another very useful script. It does not always work, but when it works it's really handy. So B again and bevel this with a round level of 1, like so. That's fine. Now in top view I select the middle polygons, it's probably these here, yes. Shift up arrow key and select everything, then go to fall off, radial fall off, click here and press the auto size button, and then we can W lift this cap up and make a wonderful round shape like so. And now I add one more edge in here, and our cap is finished and we can place it. So side view, W key, and bring this to about here, like so. Let's see from a proportions point of view. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, now the grip is coming, and we will make the grip for sure with 8 sides, because that's enough. And I select a circle with 8 sides and Control, bring it out here. That's too big. 20 millimeters seems right, and of course along the x-axis. Then I can delete these polygons and R key and pull them out to about here. W key, make it the same height as the cap, like so. And then I can add in some edges, so add loop, one here, shift click, another one here, shift click, and now I can select 2 edges in here, Alt C with the count of 3 and uniform. Now we can bend this tube. So I select the area which I want to bend, which is this here, then Control E, click here, but not so long. We only want to bend till here, maybe to here. Yes, but we need some more space here, so Shift up arrow to select one more, W key, and bring this to about here. Okay, now we can bend the front, select 2, L key, Shift up arrow, and Control E, click here to here, and bend this, but I want to have it an angle of, let's say, like this, which means he also must move it to the right place, to about here. Yes, so the front seems to be quite okay. The back needs some more work, so I select these edges here, W key, and move them to about here. Then select these edges, W, move them to here, and these ones, W, move them to about here, like so. Let's see. Yes. I quickly hide the cap, H key, and then select these 2 edges, W key with Action Center element, click on here and move these 2 edges a bit down, and select these 2, W key, and move these 2 a bit up. So we have comparable distances to the other end of the handle. So I can select these 4 polygons now, and these four, and B for bevel, bevel it in to about here, yes, and delete. Now we can put this stuff together, so L key, delete, go to edge mode, select these edges and these ones, and bridge, and do the same here, L key, delete, select these edges and bridge. Yes, good. Now there is another thing which we need to do, namely unhide the nozzle which you can have to fill in the petrol is usually connected to the cap, and the other end is, you will see, you will know what I mean. So we do this back part. I select symmetry on X, no, on Z, and select these polygons to about here, and then bevel as far as we can go without getting problems here, like so. Then I move these two edges, W, the action center, normal, to about here, like so. Now we need to adjust what has happened here. Select the bottom, no, it's too many, about like this, and hide this, top view, and then we can select all these vertices here, and vertex set position on the Y by, you see here the average of the positions is 200, so it must be 200. We made the box 400 high on the Y. Okay, and this is fixed. Good. Now we can select this vertex and take its Z position, Control copy, escape, and go out of symmetry, and up arrow key up to here, then vertex Z position, Control V, Z, OK, and do the same on the other side, 1, 2, up arrow key, and vertex Z position, it's the same distance, just on the negative side, so minus 6 point whatsoever, and this is okay. Now I delete these polygons here, delete, and then pull these ones out, so Shift X, and bring them to about here, like so. Yes, and delete the bottom two polygons here. Now we have 1, 2, 3 edges in here, which means we need 3 edges in here. Alt C, count of 3. Good. Then we can select 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we should have 10 down here as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bridge. Good. Now we can add a single edge in here, and another one in here and another one in here. And let's see how this looks. This looks pretty neat. The only thing left now is we need a hole in here. So let's do this by adding 2 more edges in here, like so, and then select these polygons and these ones, and Shift F5 again, run the perfect circle, and from the front view R key, make it a bit smaller and maybe move it, W key, not so far, maybe rotate it so we don't get a problem here, like so. Yeah, that's good. Then B for bevel, bevel it in, but we need the red handle. So bevel just a bit, and then bridge it together and put 2 edges in here. Just 2 and symmetry. Like so. Unhide everything, and our Petrol canister is finished, and I think it looks pretty good. So I make a plane, so Shift click in here, front view, W key, and bring it down to about here, P key, sorry, I didn't mean the P key, I meant the M key to give a material. This is the plane material. I resize it also a bit, then go back to my mesh, select the canister, M, this is the canister material, and select the cap, M, this is the cap material, and let's make sure that we have everything subdivided by type. No, I thought this was not, this is probably the cap, so subdivide this one, and hopefully we did not have, no, that's good. Okay, now we can go to the render camera view and find ourselves a nice looking position like this. Render, make this a bit bigger, 1280 by 720, and a bit smaller. Now we can put in the materials. For the canister I use black plastic. For the cap I use red plastic. And for the plane I use this shiny aluminium. Then we can select a layout or an environment, this one, and that's it. So let's render it. F9, and here we are. Here is our petrol canister. You can use the same technique to also make the case for a power tool or so. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Take care and have fun modeling with Modo. See you some other time. Bye bye.